Hello guys, so now we will solve revising aggregation, the sum function. So previously we solved the count function. So count, sum, all these are aggregated functions because it, what is the meaning of aggregate? Aggregate meaning is it merges a few of the rows and give you a final row. Like for 10 row, you are getting only one row as output. Like when we are counting for cities, initially the table was having 9 counts, but we receive only one row out of that, which was 9. So merging of multiple rows into a single output is called aggregations. Now let's solve this problem. Query the total population of all the city where district is California. So what we find, we have found our where clause, we have found our table name, and what we need to find, total population of all the cities. So let's first write this. Select from city table. Now our business case where district equal to California. Now let me first print all those. Like print all those rows from the city table where district is equals to California. Let's see. We get these 3 rows. Now some of you might be feeling that if we just write count on, here it has been asked us to check the population. So if we just write count on population, then this is the right query. But let me tell you, this is not the right query. I will tell you what is the difference between the sum function and the count function. So in case of count, count what is the use of count? Like count will just go to the rows and count. So these are the set of rows that are satisfying. Then count is 1, count is 2, count is 3, count is 4, count is 5, like this way. But what sum will do? Sum will add those integer values. Let let me show you. Instead of count, if we use sum, let me just comment it out for the timing, and let me again rerun this part. Rerun this part. See the data on which we are doing a sum and a count. So if we run this query, you will see this is the population. So 12496612780925556, these are the population. So when we are doing a count on population, what it will do, what SQL will do? Okay, so SQL will say that I have received 3 rows and all the 3 rows have the columns populated with some value in the population column. Then what it will do, it will say okay, let me count number of columns which are number of columns of population which are being populated with a certain value. So it will say okay, here it is 1 count, here it is 2 count, here it is 3 count. So it was returning 3. That was the use of count. But here what it has been told, query the total population. So to do a total of anything, we just do a sum function. So what sum will do, sum will add this up with this one, then again the total summation, it will add it with this one and show us the output. So let us do it. Run code. So here you see, so it is 3,39,000 something. So if you count it up, if you sum it up manually, then you will also get this value. So I'm definitely sure that now at this point of time, you guys have a clear understanding between the sum and the count, and depending on the business requirement, like we need to do our work on sum or count. Like let me tell you a very like daily day-to-day activity of our business requirement is like sometimes there is a table and we don't know how many number of rows are there. Then what we do a count function on the ID because the ID is unique, and if we count the IDs, then we can say like in this row there are, in this table they are having 10,000 rows. But if we do a sum function on those ID, what it will do, it will show me 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, like all the IDs will be summation. So at that time it will show us like something around 10 lakh, the output will be like 10 lakh. But does our table definitely have 10 lakh records? No, it is having only 10,000 records. Like we are misusing the count and the sum, that's why it is showing us a wrong information. SQL will never show us the wrong information unless and until we are messing something up in the query. So thanks guys, let's meet in the next video.